Hi guys, this is Rachel from High Strange Ceramics. Today we're going to be measuring a bunch of pots that I just pulled out of the kiln, writing the measurements down so that I can get them in my website for shipping. So let's get started. This one is my pasta bowl. It's got a little copper dragon decal here. Decals are from Milestone Decal, and they are food safe. There's no lead or cadmium. So the glazes are Mako's Tiger's Eye and Dark Flux over standard speckled buff clay body. It's pretty challenging clay body. It's pretty plastic. These glazes, it tends to pinhole, which are glaze faults here. And I just spoke with Kurt from Wildwood Ceramics, and he gave me a great bisque firing program to help get the little pinholes out. Because what pinholes are caused by, well, they're caused by a lot of things, but one of the things they can be caused by is that you don't do a long enough bisque fire. There's organic matter in clay, so if you don't burn it out, hold it appropriately, it bubbles through the glaze when it comes to the glaze firing. Get these little pops here. I do a drop-in soak and firing, and I generally don't have a lot of problems. But this is my Sea Monster. My Sea Monster, my copper decal didn't come out too bright on this one, but this one's just for me. A lot of these are experimental pieces. My foot's pretty heavy on this one, but I kind of like it that way. So let's see what we got. We're about 9 inches even. About 2.5 inches tall. Sitting here at my dining room table. This is a sweet little piece. This guy is on Angel White by Standard, and it's Oyster, Mako's Oyster over Tiger's Eye, a favorite of mine. I got another, the decal turned out beautiful on this one, just lustrous. Perfect. Sweet little piece. Different. You'll see how different it turns out on different clay bodies. These are, I'm doing some experiments recently. Yeah. Let's see. Perfectly 5 inches by 1 3/4. This is our small oak tree. And we've got a mug here. And this is what I mean when I talk about clay bodies and how they react differently to glazes. This is porcelain, which I love. Love throwing porcelain standards. And I find other potters are pretty divided about porcelain. Some people love it. Some people hate it. It's really finicky. I was speaking to a potter the other day who said that porcelain always wants to go back to being a mountain, which I thought was beautiful, beautiful sentiment. Meaning that you can pull a handle, and if you don't secure it well, it'll try and pull away from the clay body and stand right back up like a mountain. Yeah, I love porcelain. It's so smooth. This is, again, Maker's Oyster, Tiger's Eye, gorgeous combo. Just toasty tones. It's my extruder handle. There's a lot of debate about handles. Pottery community too. I like these that come out at the bottom. You can hold them, they sit in your hand. Let's measure this one. You are 3 inches tall. This one oyster with tiger's eye mug with texture. So it's 3. It's 3.5. All the way out here for shipping. 5 inches. Oh, these are some fun ones. Some little experimental pieces I was doing. Again, with another decal, milestone decal. These turned out perfect. Perfect decal. Lustrous. Gorgeous. Glazes are Amico. A speckled standard speckled buff clay body. Got obsidian and blue rutile and smoky merlot. So I was trying to get the oxides coming through from the clay body, getting this sort of galactic effect. Almost northern lights on the sides. It's gonna kind of a short little foot. Let's measure. You've got 2 inches perfectly. We've got 2 by 6. Perfect, perfect. 2 by 6. Small defect on this, on the rim of this one. Probably bumped it. We'll call this one small blue moon. Sometimes, or when we're in the studio making things, we like to joke about, this is a nice little piece too, some other iteration of the moon ball. This one's got some pinholing, some glaze defects. I do think it's probably the clay body. It gives you these pretty effects, but I don't think I'll be throwing with it again. Try some red clays. We joke around in the studio, if you get a perfect 3-inch lid the first time throwing it, you should buy a lottery ticket. This one's very similar to the last one, just larger. It's also got kind of a short little foot, but it's also indica, obsidian, base coat. Usually do 3 coats. Obsidian is pretty heavy, pretty powerful glaze. And then blue rutile and smoky melon again, a really beautiful, lustrous wounded cow. Let's measure. Let's see. No lottery ticket today, y'all. It's 2 1/8. It's medium blue. Try. 6 3/4. Oh, what's next? Done some bowls, we've done some mugs. Do something different. This is a little lidded jar. Did some experiments with this one. Really enjoyed it. Show you the lid. Right here. See the texture here? Like scales almost. This is a lanyard pot. Because when I was making this lid and doing the trim, I was trying to get a certain effect on the top, and I cut right through it. And so I cut out a slab and rolled the texture on there, and then slip and score, put it in here. Turned out really nice. Pots, like people, redemption. Always room for redemption. Use the little top here, little handle. Right now I'm doing some pots in the studio where I'm trimming knobs. I just think this one has such character. Well, it doesn't fit as well as I would like. It's got play. Kind of wiggles around a little bit. But that's okay. None of us are perfect. Let's see. The clay body is porcelain. I did that carving. Just started doing a pattern. It's nice to hold. Show you the inside. You can see the inside of the lid. And the inside of the piece is, this is Imiko's seaweed. The outside is just tiger's eye. Just broke, so pretty and green. These are such nice, I like the size of jar. Put all kinds of things in there. Let's measure it. Let's put our lid back on. You can see the light. I actually glazed the inside. There's a big debate with potters to put it on a kiln stand, whether to glaze the inside or not. Some folks say why not. Some folks prefer not to glaze the inside here because you are traditionally supposed to fire the lid on like this because clay shrinks and moves, and this may be why there's some play in the lid, right? Didn't fire it on there. But other potters say there's no reason why the clay shrinkage should be different as long as they're on the same shelf. I've always done it without glaze, decided to do it this time with glaze. It's pretty. Worked great on the kiln stands. Big risk, I guess. Let's see. What do we have here? Let's use our pen. About, we'll call that 4 and 5/8. I'm gonna write that down because I'll forget it fast. I'll measure it at its largest point because that's for boxes. We'll call that 5 inches. What are you going to call this little gal? Textured, lidded, that's tiger's eye. Yeah, I like that little piece. She's not perfect, but sure is pretty. Let's see. Oh, here's some Christmas mugs I didn't get out in time. Oops. Let's see. Yellow Christmas mugs I didn't get out in time. I like them. I'll save them until next year. A little alligator. I'm pretty sure this handle's a little twisted. It's alright. It's nice to hold. Pretty sure a lot of y'all are going to be able to figure out, maybe from my accent, where I am. This alligator should give you a bit of a clue. These were fun to make. This was a transfer, an underglaze transfer. I got some newsprint, and I just got, I get to make these brushes for painting Warhammer models. And funny. They're tiny. I have nothing but admiration for those folks. And then I just painted 3 layers, 4 I think, into the newsprint, drew an image. And put a little Santa hat on him. Yeah. Nice to hold. Cocoa, tea, coffee. Those will keep until next Christmas. Let's measure. Oh, the glazes. You know, they're Mako Stroker coat. I cannot remember the red. Maybe dragon red. But it's white. It's on porcelain. And then I put a zinc-free clear coat on top of that. Put these guys in the bisque fire with the image on them. That way I can touch them up. They come out. Something was amiss, and then we do the cone 6 fire. Yeah. Nice little cup. Okay. Now let's measure. Let's see. Yeah, I'm throwing pretty consistently with these cups at 3 inches. We'll call this one alligator. No. 3 inches. 3.5. That's wild. Look, I'm off by me a lottery ticket. That other mug was 3 by 3.5. Let's see how the handle went. Let's see. Let's see. You kidding? It's 5.5. It's fine. Let's see what's next. Well, let's do some balls. We can talk about these all at once. Big old set. That pasta ball is part of these. It's the same. It's a standard speckle clay body. I can pinhole vaults right there. These guys have some little flies in them. Little gold flies, little hidden. Non-toxic. Dinnerware safe. Got me a short little foot on that one. This is Dark Flux over Tiger's Eye again. Let's measure. Move these other guys over. Let's see. Is a circle. There's another one. I got a little wild with the shape on this one. Same thing. I don't know if y'all can see that. Just experiment pieces and tests. Copper dragon in there. A little shallow foot on that one. A little thinner than the others. Let's see. 3/8. Six and an eighth. I'm gonna call this one small dragon. Smallest. Maybe I'll number them. 1 being the smallest. Go down from there since these are similar. So similar. Yeah, this one, same one. Looks like I cut a little texture in the bottom there. I do love that dark flux of the tiger's eye. Pretty. Let's measure this one. These aren't as exciting because they're all about the same. It's pretty exciting for a butter, though. 2.5. Just so I don't get them mixed up. Put this one right in here. Let's see. This one. I saw a ramen bowl. This Thai place has this kind of shape to it. It's a little uneven. It's okay. This one's got flies in it. Let's see. I think this one's good for cereal. Big bowl of cereal. 2 7/8. Let's, I'll call that one 7 1/8. I know. Oh yeah, Europeans out there saying why to the imperial. Oh, I don't know. But it's what we grew up with. Oh, this one's fly. Change that. Fly. Let's be careful. It's so funny. Ceramics aren't really very fragile. They can't chip. My teacher talks about throwing thick. Go, let's see. This is a dragon bowl too. Sea monster. A little copper in there. I don't know if you can see it. Doing experiments with decals right now. Let's see what we got. 2 7/8. Seems to be my favorite height, doesn't it? By, let's see, 7 1/4. And I do use calipers when I'm trying to do something specific. I'll have to go over some tools. Tools are very, very fun. Alright, here we go. Easy does it. Alright. Here's the last big boy. Oh, this ball. Almost big enough to eat some pho out of. Yeah, it's got a little sea monster in there too. These decals are pretty finicky. Yep, 2 7/8. Yeah. Something satisfying about that, huh? Let's see. Let's see if we got 7 1/2. It's 7 5/8. It's alright though. I'll finish that stack. Alright, here we go. Ooh, that's a loud sound, sorry. There we go. Got her in there. Move well. Alright. Let's do something different. Oh, these guys are pretty neat. The decals burn out on them a little bit. It's okay. Pretty faded. They're supposed to be that same lustrous. I'll show you. Same lustrous, this guy right here. The same kiln and everything. And same glazes, with the exception I put some seaweed on this one. I think these are even on the same shell. Pretty juicy on the bottom there. Oh boy. I don't usually apply glaze so thick. This is Amico, Obsidian, Blue Rutile, Smoky Merlot, and seaweed. Gold decal inside there. It's a hefty little mug. Yeah. The decal guy, Kurt, was telling me that there's a number of things it could have been. I mean, it faded like that. It's probably the seaweed. It's too much glaze. Boy, it is nice to hold though. Let's measure. Let's see. Oh man. Almost another 3-inch mug. This one's 3 1/8. We'll call this one Moon mug. I've got 3 of these. How am I going to differentiate them? Oh. 3 1/8. Maybe they're like, it's 3 by, let's see, 5 inches. Looks like they're pretty close. Oh, you know what? I think the faces on the moon are different. So the half moon. So cool. Yeah. Let's see. Whoa. These are fun. This one's got an experiment. This little altered mug. See, it's kind of whimsical, the shape. Goes. I was doing an experiment with glazes on this one. I figured I'd do it on my whimsically shaped mug. I could see how this could be someone's baby. This is not usually the kind of work I do. I like kind of more of a reduction look. This one's almost, this one's festive. It's our Mardi Gras mug. Let's see. The glazes on this one. Let's see. Is this porcelain? Yeah, it's porcelain. Porcelain clay body. It's a peacock glazing method is what it's called. So I put dots of seaweed, loops of dark flux, and then I covered it with tiger's eye. So it's Amico and Maker. That tiger's eye, such a pretty red. Put some texture on the bottom there too, but it got kind of subsumed on the inside. Somebody will love this mug. You'll always be surprised. Let's see. Three and an eighth. Call this a whimsical mug. Alright, let's see. 3.5. Right, pretty consistent sometimes. I surprise even myself. Let's see. That's about 5 inches. Sometimes you just get used to it. Your body knows what to do. It's wild. Put this one here. I got this little fella right here. This is a decal that turned out. This one is, you can just see your pine tree here. I think it looks like we love national parks. If you've ever been out to Big Bend, just the colors out there. Sunrise. It's beautiful. I love Big Bend. It's maybe my favorite national park. I like it better than the Tetons. Even the Rockies, I think. I went out there, saw a big old bull black bear getting his fill of persimmons. He was a fat boy. Bighorn sheep, roadrunners, really. Mesa Verde is another favorite of mine. Anyway, this is a little whiskey cup. Let's measure. I think I'm gonna get 3 for 3. Just shy. 2 7/8. This one's a little shorter. 3 1/8. Call this one pine tree. Sunrise cup. Yeah. Sometimes I mark them on the bottom with a China pencil. Yeah, you can see that. Mark them on the bottom. It's oyster over tiger's eye again. My favorite. I'm using brush-ons, but about to invest in some dips. Problem is, with dips, you can't get these really interesting shapes. Mountains almost. So I have to do some experimenting. Let's see what else we got. Oh, let's make a return here. Oh, look at this baby. This is part of that set, that Christmas set that didn't make it. A little white-tailed deer. Yeah. Porcelain. Yeah. Nice little extruder handle. I pull them too, but it's satisfying about the extruder. This one's a little thick. Kind of nice. Nice to hold in corners of your mouth. Let's measure. What do y'all think? This is a tall one. That's about 3 1/8. What's that, 3 1/2? Let's see. Let's see if there's a wild one. No? That's about 5. Let's see. Yep, it's wild. Wild ones. Are only different by 1/8 of an inch. They're cousins. This is an interesting little piece. My fellow potters will get me for this one because they know. I'm going to show y'all a big no-no. That's pretty thin. Right there. That lid. So that will chip more easily. This will probably be just for me. I don't love the glaze combo anyway. It's kind of, it's smoky merlot over tiger's eye. You see that little texture in here. It's a sweet little stash jar. Just can hide things in it. Yeah, this one will stay with me probably. Unless somebody just really likes it. I always feel like we gotta have a talk. Align that texture there. Boy, it is nice to hold. Yeah, let's put a little foot on it to give just a little one to give it some lightness. Got into a discussion about that the other day too. Should jars have feet? Who knows? Alright, let's see with our little tippy top here. Yeah, it's about 5 1/2. Oh, I didn't write down that last one. That was my deer. This one is a little bit shorter. There you go. It's 5 1/2 inches. Let's see where it's the widest. About 3 1/2. Seems to be my favorite. Sweet little stash jar. I love jars. You can hide things. It's funny because I like that style of lid, but a lot of folks like gallery style. Let's see. Let's do another mug. This one's fun. I made this one. This one was for my PT. See, it's a nerve fiber on it. Yeah. If you're a potter, probably gonna need a PT or chiropractor. But yeah, made this one for him. Gotta get it to him. Yeah, that's dark flux over tiger's eye. And speckled standard clay body. Maybe a little bigger. He likes these belly mugs. So I made that for him. Nice little foot. I like the additive element. Kind of playful like him. He saved my neck and arms. Let's see. Oh, yep, 3 inches. 3 inches by, 3 1/4. I expected it to be a little bigger. Because he likes those belly mugs. Alright, let's see how far it is. 5 inches. 5 inches. Okay. Who's next? Getting down. People making noise. Oh yeah. This one's pretty. That might be. So different for the clay body, because this one is also dark flux over tiger's eye, but it's porcelain. Looks so different. And the speckled clay body. I'll show you. Oh yeah, you know why, y'all? I should have read that. It's because this is tiger's eye over dark flux. It's crazy. 2 of the identical glazes. Just 2 different stuff. It's wild. Yeah, I like this one a lot. This one's probably going to be a gift too. Let's measure it. This one's a little short. 2 7/8. So my lottery ticket back. This one's wide too. 3 1/2. See if we got 5 inches. Call it 5 1/8. Let's see. I'll do the rest of the moon mugs real quick. I'll do these. You can see them. That's another half moon. So, but yeah, decal just didn't show up. It's not rubbing off or anything. It's fired on good. But it's faded. Probably won't be doing that again. I like those Northern Lights mugs I saw folks doing. Let's measure this guy. Well, there's my 3 inches. 3 1/2. Let's see how it compares to that other moon mug. It's close. Let's see if we got our 5 inches on our hand. Yeah. 5 inches. Proud of that. Done more than cousins, done my brother and sister. Alright, let's see here. Alright. There's my other moon mug. It is pretty. It really is. I do like it. Let's measure it. That's 3 inches. Good job. Let's see. I think we made another 3.5 inches. Ooh, we gonna get us a lottery ticket. Yeah. About 3.5 inches. Good job. In my mugs, I've been experimenting with shapes. That's 5 inches, yeah. A little different. These are just so nice to have in your hand. Alright. Two of them are very similar. And this one is a cup, so this is a little pinch cup. Hold it in your hand. Yeah. Decal. Yeah, I think it's gotta be the seaweed. It's causing it to be faded like that. It's still kind of nice. The inside's real nice. Alright, let's measure this baby. I'll show you the pinches though. So nice to hold in your hand. They say that ceramics are actually better for whiskey than glass because it's so insulated. Holds the temperature better. Obviously you don't get the color. Some folks like to look at the color. But there's a whole tradition in Okinawa where they use ceramics for sake, for fermenting sake, for holding sake. That's because the particular ceramics hold the character of the sake and the temperature better. It's a huge world. Yeah. Little moon whiskey set. So much love that goes into it. Not that there isn't with glasswork, but there's something so satisfying about holding something that someone made specifically. Your hands. For you. Nothing, no, there will never be another cup like this. Exactly like it. Maybe like it. Just like people. Completely unique. Even with our flaws, might make us more interesting. Let's take a measurement. I think it's 3 inches. Well, you'd be right. Oh, this one's a little wide. Probably the alterations. The pinching. But it's 3 5/8. Moon pinch cup. fun little piece. Alright. Oh, here's a fun one. Let's move from mugs. Do something a little different. This is a spoon rest. I love spoon rests. I cook a lot. And put my nasty spatula on a spoon rest. And the best part about these kind is you can just pick them up, put them in the dishwasher. Dishwasher safe. It's a porcelain clay body. That's that peacocking I was trying out. I think I did just dots of seaweed on that. Look at the pattern on it. It matches my whimsical mug. But yeah, the peacocking method with dots of seaweed and then swoops of dark flux. And then cover it all with tiger's eye. Porcelain. Oh yeah, I wrote it down. Looks like I put blue rutile in there too. Good thing I wrote it down. Let's measure this one. This is a different one. Kind of fun. This one's so short. Oh, it's exactly 1 inch tall. Spoon rest. 5 3/8. Gotta be pretty specific. Let's see the longest spot. Well, 5 3/4. Yeah, gotta be specific with the measurements. I'll weigh them, but that's for shipping. Boxes. Oh, got a little fault here. What is it? Oh, that's just from where I pulled the spout. Yeah. With handmade ceramics, it's hard to get them perfect every time. We got the last piece. All measured. Oh, yeah. This one. This one I made. It's like the way that glaze breaks on that texture. Just a little rib to get that. Like, rippling effect. I don't know. Trim, a little bit of trim, yeah. Flat bottom bevel trim. A lot of them I did a round trim. I'll do a video with that. Probably won't be doing much talking in those. Yeah. A sweet little cup. Nice little mug. I like the, so you can put your fingers in between them. Hold it. I'll measure these. Let's see. I think I got 3 inches again. Oh. Let's buy us a lottery ticket. Let's call this one textured moisture over tiger's eye mug. 3 by. Yeah, that's one of my favorite combos. If you can't tell, hot moisture over tiger's eye. So pretty. 3 by 3.5. There's some folks who can just, are almost always on consistency of size. I admire them so. That's about 5 inches. I don't like those, like it with snips. Yeah. So, this is the last piece. The inside of that. So toasty. I've been using, y'all gonna have to kind of stay with me, because I use ChatGPT to make some glaze formulas. I gotta mix them up, see if they work. They kept saying I need a custard feldspar, but that mine, it's kind of interesting because that mine closed down in 2014. I think there was only one place to get custard feldspar, and that was in Custer, South Dakota. They shut that mine down. So now I gotta sub it with Minspar, which is a synthetic feldspar. Post shows it's good. I've been using commercial glazes recently because I've been lazy. And sometimes commercial glazes get this really pop color. Yeah. Also gotta go out there and dig some wild clay for some slip. For some pieces I'm gonna put in the wood fire kiln. And we're gonna build our own wood kiln soon. That's my real favorite. That's a real treat. But this is what everything looks like. Put it in the computer. Thank y'all. Keeping me company while I log my ceramics. Visit my website at highstreamceramics.com. It's going to be linked in the description. If y'all want anything, it's not sold out, or I'm not keeping it selfishly for myself. And I'll see y'all next time.